Hello everyone who's not watching my channel. Welcome, my name is Kurazar, and this is just a little RimWorld Let's Play. Not really sure where this is going. I don't tend to record things and put them on my channel. But I noticed watching some videos, people were doing some sea ice playthroughs, and one thing I noticed about them was that a lot of the times they made really simple mistakes that ended up costing them the colony. One YouTuber I watched, his colony restarted 5 times in an hour from mismanaging materials or power or not realizing that the game did this or that. And so I did some playing around, and I've found a sort of method of surviving on the sea ice, and we'll go over that in a bit. But let's talk about the character and where we're at and what we're doing. So this is my character Kurazar. As you can see, I modeled him after my original character, who was he wasn't exactly the man you'd find with a gun. So I wanted to represent that roleplay-wise by giving him a sword and a shield. That may end up killing us, we'll find out later. But as you can see, we are playing in Cassandra on rough, and we could bump it up to extreme sometime, maybe in a different video or later. But for now, we're going to Cassandra rough, and take it from there. So in addition to the sword and the shield, the game originally gave me a cat, but screw cats, they're dumb. We gave myself a husky so that I can, maybe if I get food, I can train him up and he can come fetch me if I get my ass kicked in combat, which can happen. Now granted, this is by no means a nyahaha, you didn't know how to play the game, I'm better than you. During my practice, I died numerous times to Cassandra's mood swings on the sea ice. And it was bad. Oh, and the world we're on is this one. That hasn't had a name. I don't know what it is. But our terrain location is an average of negative 41 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is for you people across the pond. Winter temperature is negative 89, or 7.9, and an average summer temperature of 6 degrees Fahrenheit, so just above, or actually below freezing. And I could have gone more brutal, but in my various playthroughs, setting it to like negative 170 degrees in the summer caused issues with colonists freezing as soon as you started. And at that point, it's like, you have to give them Muffalo everything. Muffalo wool everything, at which point you're just kind of like, well, you just moved the goalposts. You made everything colder, but you gave everybody cold resistance. So, I figured something reasonably cold without being instantly deadly. And our guy can deal with 4 degrees Fahrenheit weather, so we're good to start. Get this thing rolling, so let's equip that. There we go. That. Yeah, we're going to unpause. I want to apologize in advance for my clicky keyboard and possible audio issues. The room I'm in is a little echoey, and that's because every other room in my house is infested with cats who are noisy and beg for attention. Anyway, so as you can see, we don't start with much here. Sea ice has literally nothing. And why did it just beep at me? I don't know. Sea ice has pretty much nothing on it. And starting as the Rich Explorer, I went with the default start scenario and material, except for the minor customizations I did. And so this is all we got. You have to be really careful with everything you do. If you construct something and realize later you need to take it apart, well, you just lost materials. For that matter, let's go over the character too. So being a character who was originally some kind of melee warrior, I gave him no shooting, made him a brawler, which kind of made his minimum melee skill ridiculous considering his childhood and adulthood. I picked backstories that wouldn't prohibit anything, although I probably could have skipped mining and artistic. I didn't want to page through them that much to find one that fits exactly. So his position as a blade master also made him sort of a diplomat, so he's social. He is okay with animals, doesn't like or hate them. He has to learn medicine for his trade, so I gave him some medicine. I like to write and play characters in D&D games and stories with sort of cooking, not fetishes, I guess isn't the right word, but a penchant for cooking. I gave ourselves construction purely as a meta thing because if you fail construction a lot, you end up screwed by the random numbers. So I gave him some of that. Growing for when we get our hydroponics up and running. Screw mining artistic. I kept the random crafting number. And I gave ourselves 0 research. I don't know, because he's not a scholar. So our guy is... he's not unintelligent. He can research. He can understand concepts. And apparently he already has some experience for no reason. But it'll mean that once we get our research table up, then getting 2 hydroponics would be pretty darn slow. So let's get started. Some people like to start with a diamond base, as in you do walls like this, and you have a door somewhere down here, like so. And on a materials basis, you get more interior space per block of materials, or per unit of material. However, I ran into an issue where, because certain things can go across these corners, if I stand here, why don't you just come here? If I stand here, then I can attack something standing in this square here. And a couple of wargs taught me that lesson. After they beat down my door partway, I was standing there fixing it, so they bit me across this gap here, and I went to go lie in my bed, and my bed was roughly there. And so they chewed a hole in my face through this corner wall here, and that was the end of that. So, didn't work out. So I'm going to stick with the sort of standard square design, and we're going to do wooden walls. I know, wooden walls, bad idea. However, we desperately need the steel for not what you think we need it for. However, I am going to go ahead and plan out some extra walls here. We're not going to build them yet. I'm actually going to forbid them. But I find that if I don't, then I end up accidentally building stuff there. And we do eventually want double walls because of the way heat transfer works. You get more insulation with double walls. So let's go ahead and... Come on. No, it gets them all. Of course it does. Let's forbid you, and 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 all of you. And everything else is unforbidden. So let's get to work, Kurzar. And just for the time being, we're going to throw a campfire down in here as well. We'll probably deconstruct it within a day or so, before he even feeds it more wood. But we want it there because, well, actually, now that I think about it, no, it's -9 now. He might end up getting cold, or freezing, especially at night. And we don't need that happening. So let's speed this process up. Good, 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 good. Alright, good boy. How are we doing? Sweet. Indoors, you know what? We're going to skip that after all. Because it's warm enough, we're not losing toes. He is cold, not freezing. We don't really start losing toes and fingers until something about negative, like 15 below, or even 20 below our temperature tolerance. which gives us like about down to -16 or so, I'm going to guess. So we're going to leave that as it is. We're going to let him work on that. And right away, I'm going to start planning out the base. We're going to eventually want a research table, a research bench. I might tuck it here in the corner. Bed temperature, whatever. Furniture. Put the bed right next to it. That's not maybe the best place for a bed, right next to the door, but you know what? We need the space for other odds and ends. And I'm going to go ahead and plan out 1, 2, and 3. That will be where we put our hydroponics tables. We can eventually maybe fit more here. But we're going to want room for probably a stove here on the side. And if we happen to get another colonist that we like, we can go ahead and throw their bed down somewhere up here. Now we're going to need at least 1 heater, probably 2 in the long run. In the short run, until summer's out, we can deal with 1 probably. Later on, we actually need 2, absolutely. And of course, to power said heaters, we're going to need batteries. And we're going to put this battery right here. Maybe. Yes, right there. So we're going to forbid most of this. Forbid that. Actually, no, we won't forbid you. Forbid you. We'll forbid you for one reason, is that we want to get the roof up first, actually. So for all of you, actually. And put the roof up. So, as you know, batteries explode if you don't give them a roof, so we're going to handle that problem right now. And for now, we're going to put our storage outside. This can be an issue when traders bring their buffaloes and they eat your strawberry stash, but we don't really have much of an option at this moment. So we'll have to deal with that later. And a little bit of roof here. I don't know why, I just like having nice symmetrical roof layout on the base. Alright, so go ahead and build that roof cursor while we work on dropping down a wind turbine right there. Go do something. There you go. Okay. So roof. Okay, and that will protect the wood and most everything else. Alright, pause you. Let's make our stockpile zone. Throw that down here. Okay. And that way he'll hopefully soon haul this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just the medicine, but everything like really far away from where you grabbed it. Great idea. Wonderful, you're so smart. And then we're going to do a dumping stockpile zone over here for now, just to get that steel slag out of the way. Alright, now stop moving things around. We're going to unforbid you. Prioritize this one. Because we don't want you to be cranky. Alright, before we do that, move this first. There you go. Okay, good. So, as far as the rest of his character traits go, I gave him Jogger, probably as a roleplay thing. He's the kind of person who moves quickly. And he's iron-willed. Now that seems kind of cheaty, but again, his profession, his personality is the iron-willed kind of thing. So I figured make him in this game too. All right, move this around, and hey, we have heat. It is warm, comparatively speaking, and we can put things away. Cool. Now, it would have been kind of nice to have landed like near a big puddle of water, because I understand you can actually use the... there's one of the things you can build, like a moisture remover, moisture evaporator, and you can use that to turn shallow water into dirt or gravel or something. I've never actually built one in any of my playthroughs. I've never really needed to, or had a chance to on various sea ice playthroughs. We need an animal bed somewhere. Now, I'm actually going to keep the dog. It might seem like a really bad idea to let him eat my food, but assuming we get what we need, we should be able... Construction failed. We should be able to feed both Kurzar and Oscar, mostly by feeding Oscar the remains of our enemies, because we're good people like that. Okay, so as you can see, we have spent a lot of materials on various odds and ends. We have 197, just shy of 200 metal left, or steel left. And this sounds crazy, but we're not going to research hydroponics. Because if we do, we end up only being able to build one hydroponics basin rather than two. And even if we could build two, we still wouldn't have enough for a single sun lamp, which we need. Actually, I'm going to remove that. The sleeping spot there. So what we do instead, and this is sort of the real trick to surviving this without adjusting the starting materials, is you start by building a trade beacon and a comms console. And yeah, sure, we'll stick you there. And you do that and immediately call in a bulk goods trader. Where are you going? Oh, you're watching some sunset or some shit. Cloud watching. Okay, well, you can do that for a bit. Because, yeah, you need joy. Speaking of joy, we can't build anything related to joy because we failed building that research bench. Great. And now that that's up and running, I'm actually going to start researching the hydroponics rather than calling in our friends right away. And there is a reason for that. It's a little silly. There is a reason for it. Just in case we get, through Cassandra's goodwill, enough starting materials to expand without calling in our friends. You know, if we get a bulk trades dealer orbital ship, then we can call them rather than blowing 600 silver on calling our buddies who are going to have like 1/4 as much steel for us to buy. And that's the rationale behind that. So we're going to sit here and research for a while, and I'll probably end up cutting up this video a bit because there's going to be long stretches of watching Kurzar do research that are not exciting, and I'm sure you all don't want to listen to me talk for like 2 hours straight with our 0 research having gotten us to 9 out of 700 research in the past minute. But hey, what can you do? And looks like we have a visitor coming to join us. He has some items to trade. Hey, Val. What have you got for us? Junk. You have absolute junk. Wonderful. Well, we are going to let Val come and totter around the colony as much as we can call it a colony. God, Sandra, would you? For a bit. I don't think we want to trade with him. I mean, we could sell our gold, but in the long run, we can't anyway. In the long run, we would end up buying it back regardless. Towards other pants, useless. Selling components, we can buy herbal medicine, which we don't need, because we can't use it on ourselves. So, back to research. Bye, Val. You'll leave soon enough, I hope. And, okay, guess I could have kept talking there. So, cool, we got a pirate merchant. Now, pirate merchants don't sell great stuff. Oh, of course we're asleep. Pause. They occasionally have odds and ends that we could possibly use. So we will wait till we wake up and then go give them a buzz on the horn. Wake up anytime. Like, anytime, dude. Alright, now don't go eat. Go call a pirate merchant for the flyway. Descend. Okay, we have an orbital trade beacon. Oh, that's weird why it showed that message. It could be because this is the first time I've ever started up the game on this PC. So they have some drugs, some people. We're not really interested in them because we don't have that much money, and not enough food to go around, so we're not going to get any people. Don't really need drugs. Go juice might be funny to take. It would make us really resistant in combat, but you know, it's not too pricey. It's not a bad price for it. Let's see, moving through makes us real fast. We feel next to no pain. We get better sight. I don't think that affects melee much, but who knows. But I'm going to skip it for now. The first few threats won't be that big, so goodbye, merchant. Goodbye, lubricant pirate merchant. Back to research. Dear Diary, today I read more books about hydroponics. Today I turned a page. God, this life is boring. Why did I ever leave home? Oh, you know what? He's in darkness, isn't he? Yeah, so we're in darkness, which it's a minor debuff, but you know what? We can cheat a little bit by reinstalling this bitch over here. Oh, Wanderer joins. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got a new wanderer named Naomi, who luckily looks like comes with her own toque and probably a parka. And we need a name. Well, you know what? I'll leave this for now. I don't care what we name it. If anybody watches this on YouTube, anybody out there, and has a name to suggest, then I can take it into consideration. Now, okay, so Kurazar, the character I write and play as D&D characters occasionally, he's a pretty straight-up guy, like, lawful good, real nice. Well, he's not nice, but he's lawful good, and he helps people as like a hobby. But this is RimWorld. And just in case you don't read anything about RimWorld by the people, I don't know, on the subreddit or forums, an extra person is really just a mouth to feed. Oh, great, wonderful. You look, actually, you're not a bad character. Minus, you know, this, and oh, this too. No injuries, needs. Feeling terrible. So I'm a little hesitant to just kill her, but yeah, we're gonna kill her. Come on, Naomi, come join the fun. You are new dog food. Yeah, you gonna haul the heater? Okay, you know what? I know it. No, we don't want to see you ever. So you go up here, because if I see you, why can't I? Oh, duh. If I see and interact with you, then I become your friend, and we don't want that. Let's slow things down. You can dump your steel knife, and your cloth toque, and your button-down shirt, and your goat hide parka, and your pants, and your silver, and your survival meal. Why, thank you. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh man, you are perfect. Alright, so you can just come here. We'll forbid this door. Of course, we might need to come out and eat soon. So you know what? We're going to send you up here. And hopefully we'll see you again. Where did you? Well, that's a lie. We're gonna have to go fetch you later. Oh, mental break. Thermia setting in. Expectations. Are you standing there? We're gonna come down here now. Boop. Because we don't want you to undraft yourself and then mysteriously hop inside, make friends, and then make me all sad when you die. No feelings. No feelings. Speaking of feelings, I could have made Kurzar a psychopath, but obviously him being a good guy who likes to help people, it doesn't really fit his profile. So we're going to just do this. On top of that, it feels a little cheesy to give myself, you know, cannibal and psychopath, so I don't care about anything. Like, obviously, he cares, but just that with the Iron Willed trait, he can deal with a lot of shit before he actually goes nuts. That was kind of the rationale behind that. No, you can just stay there. Serious hypothermia. Good, frostbite. Please die soon. Why are you wandering around in the snow? Makes no sense. Actually, supposedly, I saw this in another Let's Play. If you form a caravan and ignore this, then I think she might... Oops, nope, never mind. Didn't make it. Whatever, no caravan. Yeah, whatever. Bye, Naomi. And Kurzar hopefully shouldn't go rescue her, because there are no beds to rescue to. No, 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 you don't. Don't feed her. No. How did you grab him over there? Come down here. Undraft. Haul the meal. And then we'll just, you know, cheat. Make you stay home. Of course I'll forget, and they'd be like, why won't you do this over here? Oh, because you're I'm home. Goodbye, Naomi. It was nice not really knowing you. Oh, you're taking a while. I sound so cold-hearted. Why won't you die? Are you... Good. Come on. Die faster. Now I wonder, am I the psychopath? It's a good question. I might be. Oh, hey, a raid. Oh, I could have used you as a bodyguard or shield. All right. Hey, NG. Who are you? You have a steel shiv. Okay, I was hoping to avoid steel shivs, so as I said before, we have, instead of a gun, we have a plasteel longsword and a personal shield. Now, oh, I should have dropped that earlier. And the personal shield's not going to do diddly against shiv, it's for ranged weapons only. And shivs deal bleeding damage, unlike, say, a club, which you sometimes get in these raids. Sometimes a club. There we go. Now you won't deteriorate. Which means that if she gets in too many good hits, we could bite it. This could be a very short Let's Play. Hey, NG. Let's go faster. And things slow down. Oh yeah, right in the face. Ow. Okay, she hit me. I am not bleeding too bad. Could have used Naomi about now, huh? Alright, so... Alright, Kurzar, why don't you... Shoot. See, there I did it. I made the dump. Okay, so all that medicine. Yeah, you saw a dead body, whatever. And so this is a little tricky. We're just going to have to rest in bed and hope this doesn't get infected. If we rest in bed, I've had minor cuts heal up pretty good before. Right hand and right big... How did you cut my right big toe? With your shiv? Yeah, well, whatever. Alright, go faster. Okay, go eat. Yep. No, you're not feeding. You're going to. No. You're not going to Naomi's side. We are resting. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to have to just see how and if this heals up. While that's healing... Oh! Yay, Naomi died. I'm a psychopath, definitely. Anyway, so now that we have dog food, we are going to set up the new animal zone. So we're going to manage areas. I'm going to rename this the Real Creative Animal area. Why not? I'm going to rename this one Indoors while we're at it. Don't need this yet, but we might later. And we're going to make this animal area. And then we'll invert it. Woo. So now our dog will not hang out and eat our meals. He will instead go eat these dead bodies. And assuming Kurzar doesn't succumb to infection, etc., then I'll actually have him go haul these bodies so the dog will eat them. Yeah. Good luck, Kurzar. Good effing luck. Extend this. Now, the dumping stockpile there isn't the best of ideas, but I figure since we're steadfast, we can deal with seeing dead bodies. I had a guy previously who was not steadfast. He was pretty average Joe. Hey, fully healed. Sweet, no injuries. Escape pod, which means more free food. All right. Oh, he's still coming down. So Kurzar, you know what? Let's just mobilize and go up here. Lester, what do you got for us? Nothing. Alright, don't go up there after all. Kurzar. Undraft, and yes, haul. Good boy. Sweet. So as you can see, yeah, we're going to get the observed corpse, and this will pretty much be like times 20 all the time in the near future. But because we're steadfast, our mood can drop to here, to 31% before we might have a minor break. And getting below that, it's not likely. But again, we are here on the sea ice at Cassandra's whim. She might just kill us. Now, a colonist died, but because we didn't know her at all, we shouldn't get the colonist unburied debuff. If we do, I'll bury her, no big deal. But just so we're aware, that is a possibility. Come on, Lister, die. Yeah, I'm on a list somewhere. I'm definitely on a list somewhere. And research is going slowly, but we should be... Hey, research 3 up from 0. Not bad. I mean, it doesn't make us super fast, but at least it makes this somewhat less painful. And unless, whenever and if ever, we have materials to expand our colony size, for people who are not destined to become hats, then we might not have to worry about the research thing, if they're a good researcher, but who knows. Time and Cassandra will tell. parka. Ooh, the camel hair toque would be great if it wasn't dead person stuff. Negative 18 and negative 64. That's crap, but whatever. No deal. Oh, are you hauling that body already? Oh, you're sleeping. How did I not see you there? Just looking right at you. Ugly environment. Can't do much about that. 8 without table. We'll have that for quite a while. If we're super lucky, then whenever we get our hands on a bulk goods trader, whether it be through the orbital ships or through calling in a friendly faction, we'll probably have leftover money from buying their steel. They usually come with 150 to 300 steel or so. I'm not sure what the actual numbers are, but in my experience, that's been the case. But they usually also have at least one kind of stone block in addition to some wood. And we will stock up on some wood because there are some odds and ends that require wood, like the butcher table. What do you... Dog? Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that happened. Anyway, so some things do require wood, so we'll need some of that. But we can spend the rest of it on stone, which is usually about as expensive as steel, and we can use that for our exterior walls. And we probably won't have enough, but if on the off chance we do, we could floor at least some of this and get rid of that ugly debuff. But ooh, hey, more hats. Hey, Justin. Hey, Justin. What do you like? Night Owl, Careful Shooter, and Nervous. With decent shooting, decent social, a passionate constructor but with no experience, an artist, and research. And no injuries. Justin, if you had arrived like 3 hours in the future, your life in this RimWorld would have been assured. As things stand, I don't think you can be of any use. Oh man, this is tough. He's not a great character. He's not stupendous, and we don't have any guns for him anyway. But we could buy some or kill a raider, because we have that personal shield. We can go take him out pretty easily. The Night Owl thing is kind of trouble, though. It's not bad having a Night Owl, necessarily. Problem is he's nervous, which makes him a little touchy during the day. Now, I would put him on a nighttime schedule, but I don't know. You know what? I think you're a hat, buddy. Come on. We don't have enough material for a bed, which would piss him off even more. We wouldn't have anything for him to do, so all of his joy would be from cloud watching, watching the sunset. We could blow some steel on Horseshoe's pin, but I don't think it's worth it. Careful Shooter is good to have. Justin, this might be a lucky day. We have a parka, we have pants, we have decent temperature range, actually much better than ours. Of course, we're not wearing a toque or a parka. We'll have a shirt, but who cares? Tell you what. We'll save scum this one. I'm going to save this as... Oh, I have... How do I have... Oh, I know why that does that. That's Steam doing that. Neat. Alright, so this is Curzar before Justin. So we'll save scum this, and if we die because of Justin, we can come back and turn him into a hat. Justin, this is your lucky effing day. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't need that. Anything there. And this. Now, some people are probably watching this and saying, "Oh no, don't let him do anything." I found that, especially since Alpha, probably Alpha 16, because I didn't play 15 at all, I don't think. Especially Alpha 16, they actually police themselves pretty well. I need a steam knife. They'll work when there's nothing else to do. They'll do joy stuff whenever there's nothing else to do. And especially in a smaller colony like this one, like, I don't need to restrict them to, an area way over here, force them to work, and to prevent them from coming way over here and doing something dumb. I don't know what that is yet, but, they're wasting time, basically. Justin, this is your lucky day. This is your lucky day. Oh, you turd. You had to show up right now, didn't you, Justin? You had to show up. The travelers are passing by. Look, guys, walking hats. I'm really curious if people actually ever attack these guys. I mean, they move pretty quick, so you get to be, on point to actually catch them in the first place. But, I mean, not to mention these are friendly people regardless, so probably not a good idea. Hey, Justin's researching for us. Sweet. I'm going to give it another couple days. We have, this is probably about 3 or 4 days worth of food, maybe a little more. Cassandra might dump stuff on us. I've had some playthroughs where Cassandra just showered me with corn and berries to the point where I never even had to research hydroponics in the first place. I could have subsisted without it. We'll cross the fingers and see what we get. I'm going to hold off on calling in friends until we're down to, say, 10 or 12 meals. Of course, Justin already has a couple, doesn't he? Oh, you do. Oh, that's cool. So Justin's got a day and a half-ish on his own. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Crap. That's going to piss him off. Alright, your sleeping spot is going to be here. You're not going to like it, though, are you? Awful barrack, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's hungry, can't do much with that. Comfortable. We're gonna be nice. We're a nice guy, not in the fedora and neckbeard way. Oh, Eclipse, screw you. You can't hurt me. We're gonna take the floor and give the pretty princess here his own bed. So we're not gonna like it too much. But you know what? We're pretty good. Stuff on the ground. No table. This will go away. We can fix that soon-ish. We can at least make it not awful. And we can probably do... Ooh, you know what? We could... We've got 27 steel. In theory... And not in theory, in practicality as well. We could spend half of the steel on plant pot. That would. And I need to talk more about corner somewhere. Plant pot would probably fix 2 problems. It would fix the awful barrack, and it would fix the ugly environment. It's 15 steel. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Needs. Ooh, ugh. Feeling bad. Disturb sleep. So we're okay, but this guy... I don't know, he's gonna have tons of joy a lot because he likes researching. Because of his interest in it. So he gets joy. Meditative. Yeah, let's leave it for a bit. See if we get Cassandra's benevolence raining upon us. Hey, in the worst case scenario, we can turn him into a hat and dog food. And we probably won't care too much. Ooh. Okay, so Hydra is done. There's one more thing we're going to research, and in that brief glimpse of the research table, you might have noticed something else. I added a couple really small mods in. Well, relatively small. One is the power switch mod by Haplo_X1, in addition to EDB's Prepare Carefully. I wanted to keep this as mod-free as possible to show that you can survive on the Rim, on the sea ice, on Cassandra, rough, at least rough, possibly up to extreme. I haven't tried it yet. I've started a save game on extreme. I haven't actually played much of that one yet. I was prepping for this one. Now the reason for this is one of the reasons that I see people screwing themselves over is that they put up a sun lamp here, and we'll go ahead and plan one right where we want it, which is there. And what ends up happening is they forget that plants rest at night. And when plants are in resting mode, they don't need light. They don't need much heat. I mean, they'll still die if they freeze, but they don't need much. They can deal with no light and relatively low temperatures. Now, we're not going to mess with the temperatures too much, because then we'll get the slept in cold debuff and make everyone even more unhappy than they already are. Hey, we're not unhappy. Wow, he's actually really not unhappy. That's... Oh, because it's nighttime. Oh, it's a saving grace. We don't need a plant pot yet. Anyway, so I have seen people screw their energy over because they'll have one wind turbine, one battery, and a sun lamp, and 3 or 4 hydroponics tables. Well, each of these takes 70 watts, and they have to stay on. And this guy is only going to average about 16 or 1700 watts. And it'll vary, but the average is about that. And this guy draws 1600 watts. So if we run him all day and night, it'll suck our batteries dry. Because, we got the 70 watts, we've got almost 200 watts from each of these, and we will soon-ish need a second heater. Trust me, it won't be long. So you have to turn this thing off every night and then back on in the morning. Well, problems with that is, what if your colonists are sick or sleeping and you don't want to disturb them because they're already cranky, or they're away from the base? The game could really use an automated timer, and that's what this is. I actually had wanted a mod that would schedule the pawns to go and flick it automatically. Like give it a priority thing. But there didn't seem to be one, and this is about as non-metagamey as it gets. So researching this, which will take all of about 20 seconds, it will let us set up the switch for this guy on a timer. Oh no! Oh, I did not mean to build that. Why are you showing me this? I already know this crap. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, well, I made it dumb. And there you go. I mean, that could have easily killed me if I had done that earlier and then screwed up building, the wind turbine and lost, 20 or so steel. It's easy to screw yourself in this game. I had meant to forbid that, but seeing this is ×3 speed... Okay, now I'm wondering what the heck Cassandra is doing. She's being awfully quiet. I don't often see this level of quietude from her. Anyway, so I'm kind of getting toward the point where I think it's time to go and call our buddies. Social 6 and Social 6. Let's do it ourselves. And you want to make sure you don't call a tribe. You want to call an Outlander Union, or there's something else, but I'm not sure. If you call a tribe, they might have steel if you're really lucky. I think. I haven't really tried it before. I just never figured they would have anything in the way of steel, or if they did, it wouldn't be much. So we're going to call the National Covenant of Hatdio. Hatdio. They must be cannibals too if they're making hats. Alright, let's call the National Covenant. We want a trade caravan of the bulk goods trader type. Sweet. So, done that, and now we're gonna wait. There's probably not much to do. There is, in fact, nothing to do out here on the rim, because we can't even build a horseshoe pin. Oh, no, you didn't. Wait, what the heck? Oh, no. Ugh. You give me a brother? Really? Oh. Oop, left leg. Bum leg. Teetotaler, industrious, night owl, incapable of caring. Who's actually a pretty decent character, minus the shooting. A shopkeeper recruiter. Doctor disabled. Okay, I lied. He's not that decent of a character. He's not awful. I mean, he's only got medicine is down. But we definitely can't support 3 people here. So, here's your clothes. What do you got? Toque, parka, pants, steel shiv. Surround meal. So this is good news because the character Corzar I play often is a single child. So I think this guy is a con man. He is definitely not my brother. I don't have one. My mom died young or something. So you can dump your shiv, dump your toque, dump that parka, dump those pants, give us your meals, and I guess you can go do the wandering thing for a bit. Now that's gonna piss us off. I don't remember off the top of my head what the actual debuff modifier is. Oh, there's our Berserk Corpse. Yep. But it shouldn't ruin us. If it does, I'll do something. Most likely nothing. Yeah, I got tons of joy, so there's not much else we can do. I might swap them. Guess I won't swap them. No. You go away. You go stand over here. With your bum leg. Yeah, you con man of a brother. Go up there now. Goodbye. Low food. Yep, figures. Major break risk. That's a-okay, because I'm assuming... Yep, that's you. Good. Interesting that they didn't give him a first name, so it just calls him after my last name. Enrique. Enrique Arzer. Yeah, Enrique and Crizar are such similar names. Oh, you know what? We are going to... Nope. You can screw it off. Hey, there we go. What have we got? We've got human leather. Okie doke. Well, I guess we're gonna go and get draft. We want unrestricted. Come and haul this human leather. Hopefully, no. Back to your corner. Back to your corner. Hopefully, morgues don't suddenly appear out of nowhere like they did during one of my playthroughs. I was, I think, picking up a body somewhere, and yep, morgues putting into that one. No, you know, Crizar, we're gonna stay home. Yeah, like that. So sorry. Man. Yeah, these people are weathering like half days and more, naked in negative 4-degree weather. Now, for you Celsius people, that's gonna be negative bunch. I would say negative 10 to 15, somewhere in that range. Maybe a little lower. Negative 12-ish, maybe. Yeah. Not sure. Oh, there he goes. Cool. Now we're probably gonna have to bury him because he was my brother. Now that, ooh, we're stressed. That's not good. Ah, jeez. Okay. Well, we are going to reassign that to me, and reassign this to Mr. Wuss. And if we had some material on hand, we could actually get a buff to help offset that debuff. No. There we go. Alright. But we don't, so we're just going to have to deal with burying him. Not good. Not good. Yeah, that might really do bad things. Hey, look, it's better. It's better. It's so much better. All right, get tons of joy. We're just gonna make you do joy. Keep that joy meter high. We're gonna unrestrict both of you, and we're going to drop a grave. Where? There. I'm not sure how you dig grave in solid ice. I mean, you could certainly dig a hole in the ice and put them in, but I mean, what if the ice melts or sublimates or whatever it does to the poles? Hey, more cargo pods. Marble blocks. Oh, that's a great idea. How much does sarcophagus? 60. 60 out of 205 would leave us with 145, which is 29 pieces of wall. How much wall do we need? 6, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9. Observed corpse, escaped the table, columnist died. Alpha barrack. The alpha barrack and the ugly environment we can hopefully get rid of once this caravan arrives. Or I could do it right now. I could do it right now. Shoot, I'm dumb. Alright, you know, we're gonna, build that. And then, let's do furniture. A potted plant out of marble blocks. That should help immensely. Alright, so go do that. Go bury your brother. No. No. Bury your brother, whom you killed. But he wasn't actually your brother. And good. Justin's going to go and haul some more blocks. I think we just prayed. Yes, I think we just prayed. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of close. Oh, we're cold. We're cold. Shit. Cloth toque, synthread toque. Minus 22.5. Or minus 18. Alright, well, we're going to haul the blocks up. But in the meantime, or once that's done, we're going to make a bum rush for that hat. Walk faster. Okay, there we go. No, what are you doing? We're taking a meal. We're building a marble pot through the corner. Yeah, like I said. Silly stuff. Oh, you bum. Build it right this time, please. Come on. Alright. Pot planted. And we're going to wear this synthread toque. It's not the best, but hey, it'll keep us from having that cold debuff in this negative 10 degree weather. Oh, that's right, because our range is 4 to 90. We might have to dump our jacket. Yeah. I don't want to do a parka for as long as I possibly can because of the work penalty, but we might have to. Alright, so we're no longer cold. We still have an awful barrack. Maybe we can... Alright, let's... -2. Preston is dull. Okay, so... It's still ugly. Well, maybe, just maybe... we could probably... as long as we're not too close to breaking out... we have acne, you know. As long as we're not too close to breaking... oh, you know what? We're not too bad. Dull barrack, -2. Who cares? My friend Jarzair died. The colonist died. That will start expiring soon enough, a little bit. The observed corpse is going to be a pain in the ass for a while. We could mitigate that by moving this dumping pile over somewhere. And I probably will, now that I mention it. Alright, come on, guys. Oh, good, solar flare. Wonderful, thank you. I love solar flares. Anyway, so we'll probably move that over. We'll make like a little... Oh, you're dead. You're so dead. Oh, a camel hair toque. I want that. Look at that cold insulation. Look at it! Alright, well... he has a club, which means we can go slaughter him pretty handily. Now, who's gonna get here first? He's dying immediately. Alright, let's go kick his ass. Come on, guys. Let's roll. Let's get together first. That way we can both start whacking him at the same time. Now, we're probably going to end up killing him. As much as I want that toque, I want to not die even more. And since we don't have a club, you know, we could go to fists. How much damage does your knife do? It's awful. I thought I'd give you a better steel knife. I could have sworn I had you pick that one up. Oh well. So our steel knife deals, oh god, 2 damage. That's pitiful. That is absolutely pitiful. 3 damage as opposed to 20? 20. How much damage does your club do? 11. Oh yeah, we're not gonna go the fisticuff route. He was killed. Let's attack him. Dun, 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 dun. And blam. Go down without Kurzar. Oh, no. Okay. Cracked spine. Well, that sucks. That must have been one hell of a whack. Wow. Okay. So we're going to strip him. Now, okay, go. Alright, here we go. I don't like to do this. We're gonna haul this because it's gonna get really, really cold. And unless Cassandra is nice enough to drop some muffalo wool on me like my last game, which is not Let's Played, it was a private game, then we might need that dead man's clothes. And who knows, by then we might have gotten over our brother's death, at least a little bit. So, that you, no, don't consume, just haul it. Oh no, oh, crap. Shoot. Stockpile zone here. Clear a lot of animal area. That, we know why. And you are going to be temporary storage location. Because these guys are going to come eat all my food. And it's going to really piss me off. Muffalos do it the most. Bunch of punks. Alright. Come on, Justin. Alright, go haul those pronto. And I'm feeling lucky that it wasn't already reserved. I have lost many a meal that way. Oh, sorry. Alright, no, don't rest yet. Where's... Ah, there he is. Hey, Beasley. Why did you bring rats? Maybe you guys are pack rats, that's why. Alright, Beasley. You are a sight for sore eyes. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see, we have one regular medicine, which we don't need. No, we'll hang on to it. We have 40 of the Glitterworld medicine. I like to save that for like real emergencies. Let's see, so we have alpaca parka. I love these. You can exist in any biome, any cold biome without a worry, with even a crappy one. Mm-hmm. Alright, so we have 2 spare pairs of pants. We need that. We have 2 spare parkas. We need that. We have a button-down shirt that our one guy probably should be wearing, but is not. Whatever. Okay. First things first. Steel. All the steel. Second things, not first, second, surprisingly. Let's buy a bunch of this. We're gonna need 20-ish for the butchering table. We are going to need some for odds and ends. It might be nice to do wood flooring. I like to do stone because it really helps the beauty, but stone's also expensive and it bumps up your difficulty as far as your wealth is concerned. So I'm gonna buy a bunch of wood. Also, funnily enough, wood floors are not flammable. It's a mystery. That's a little too much. Let's buy like, I don't know. So we've got a 6x6 interior. So that's 36 squares times, I think it's 4. So 36 by 4 is 72 times 2, 144. Let's just buy like 200 of this stuff. That's still most of our wealth. I'm going to get rid of the human leather. I know you can turn it into hats and such, but my guys aren't great crafters, as I recall. You know, hold on to that for a second. Let's go find out. So we're going to accept this trade. We might come back for more in a moment. All right, so we did that. So yeah, we're a crappy crafter, and Justin's a great artist, but not a crafter. So if we make human hats out of, or human leather hats out of that human leather, we're actually likely to lower, to reduce what we get out of it. I think I sold a hat for like, I don't know, it was like $50. And obviously 25 by 6, 47 is, you know, like 135-ish. So we're going to sell the human leather, get rid of that crap. And let's see, we're going to need to buy some meat or some meals. So we just bought a couple hundred steel. We have 325. Yeah, I might have killed us. I might have killed us. We'll find out. Or I at least might have, Justin. Bastard. Tugging my heartstrings here. Alright. I don't know. So I'm thinking about buying the granite. With the granite, we can double wall our place in, and be much more secure for one. And it will also greatly help with the heat issue. It's -3 outdoors. It says indoors 5. Why does it say 5? Oh, solar flare. Duh. It'll help keep our heaters from sucking down all of our power. We are a little bit shy on the steel that I would like to have. So, we're going to do the granite blocks. And I don't think there's anything I built out of steel. Yeah, I didn't build anything out of steel that we can break down. Alright, so granite blocks it is. Let's... Leaving us with 1 silver. Okay, 115 granite blocks. That's not bad. I figure the marble might enclose us if we get lucky in building and don't fail at all. The granite's actually going to be tougher. Max hit points is 120. Max hit points is 170. So we like that for our doors and for some of our exterior walls. In the future, we might be able to use marble on the interior and get rid of those wood walls, because if they catch fire, well, I guess the rest of the story. So let's call that a day. Yeah, we've got like 2 days of food left. Let's see what happens. All right. So. No, you're not going to move anywhere. You're going to haul that wood first. Alright, move. faster. Alright. Okay, you're already there. Haul that wood now. Okay, now haul this wood. Why do you insist on doing that crap? Wait, I still have money. Oh, that punk. Okay, don't rest yet. Don't rest. Trade. Trade. Alright, we still have cash. So... not sure why it said we didn't. We bought all your steel. We've got 212 wood. We can make a bed for our other guy too, which is nice. Boop. Alright, all of your granite blocks. You have marble blocks too. It's tempting. They're cheaper than granite. No, we're gonna buy some more wood. I know, I could be typing numbers in, but whatever. Sure. And marble blocks. Nope. Okay. Oops. Okay, we'll call that a day. Major break risk. By me. Yeah, I know. Needs. In a moderate amount of pain. Oh, I'm tired too. Okay, so no, we're gonna go rest. We do. Daily die because of like solar flare. We're not a doctor. For a good reason too. But we should probably patch that up. Well, you are now. Let's do that. These are not bleeding wounds. We're not likely to get infections. And I don't know if the 0% rating on a medicine check will actually help heal us, but we'll find out. Hey, 7.1, sweet. Alright, faster, dude, faster. Back to bed, and 0%. And we are not going to wake ourselves up for this one. But we are going to call it quits there for the moment. And call it a day. Anyway, for those of you who tuned in, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions or if you saw anything dumb that I did that I could probably do better in the future, feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, we'll see you later.